Hey everybody, so here we are back day 2 of Huel, day 8 of quarantine, unfortunately. So I did try the vanilla flavor yesterday. Mixed results. I think probably a little bit of user error, probably a little bit of, just the flavor being what it was. So today I opened the chocolate package and I figured I would try chocolate. Also, I didn't want to have really 2 bad days in a row, so I went ahead and mixed it with oat milk instead. And I did something a little different as well, which I probably shouldn't have done. Obviously, the scientific method says let's change one thing about it and see how it tastes. So either chocolate or oat milk, or putting it in the freezer instead of just sticking it in, the refrigerator like I did yesterday. But I tried all 3 just so I would have probably a good experience, or hoping good experience. And I have to say, much better today than it was yesterday. And I think it was a mix of all 3. The oat milk, rather than the water, gave it a much thicker taste. And although the water I kind of varied yesterday to try and make it as thick as I would like it, it was a little too shaky at the beginning, and then I thinned it out a little bit with the water. The oat milk made it thicker, which is great, but it also made it like a little more rich. The thick water just kind of made it taste powdery, but the oat milk made it taste thick and rich like a milkshake, which is kind of what I was looking for. And I did stick it in the freezer rather than the refrigerator, which made it a little more slow going than it was yesterday. I had to do a lot more shaking to try and mix it through once I pulled it out. But once I did, I really did taste a lot like a chocolate milkshake. And I don't know that that's ideal, because obviously, we're looking at health, we're looking at nutrition. We're not trying to make it taste fantastic all the time. There is some give when it comes to eating healthy, and sometimes taste is the thing that gives, but we just don't want it to give too much. So I have to say, though, very impressed by Huel thus far. It mixed well with everything that I've mixed it with thus far. I have only done the 1 meal yesterday, the 1 meal today. I'm having burgers tonight, so I'm very excited about that. But it might be the last meal for a while that isn't Huel. I may try to go up till tomorrow, switching to all my meals being it. I have to say that as far as fullness, I had the 1 Huel yesterday, and I felt full most of the day. When it came time for dinner, I was ready to eat again, but I wasn't starving in the afternoon like I thought that I would be, just from having like a mid-morning breakfast of Huel. So far, so good. I'm excited about the experience. I think that overall, it's much improved over the Soylent that I had before. I am making up a Soylent video of all of the content that I did all together during that month period. So look for that. That'll be coming soon. You'll be able to check that out. But honestly, I'm looking forward to tomorrow. We'll see how a day with just Huel works out. I have already discovered the Huel Reddit, which I'm excited to dive into as well. There's already some recipes and some helpful hints. One, before I mixed the oat milk in, I was like, am I making a horrible mistake mixing oat milk in with Huel? And I found some really good guidance in there about you might think warming it's a good idea. It's absolutely not. Do not warm it. And especially don't warm it in this. This is not meant to be warm. It's only a cool container. Yep, so keep it cool and it'll milkshake up, and it absolutely did. I'm gonna try it probably with some cow milk as well, some regular milk. I think we have Lactaid. Try that, see how that works out. But you'll be able to come along on this adventure with me, and we'll see how all of these different recipes mix out. The first thing that popped up on the Reddit for Huel was PB2, I think is what it's called. It's like a peanut butter mixture, but it's a powder that you can mix in rather than regular peanut butter. It turns out, we're coming to you from the kitchen here, but I don't have a blender. I don't have access to a blender. So my original plan of maybe tossing in some yogurt or peanut butter won't work out. But I did see PB2 at the store when I was there just a few days ago, so I may check out PB2 and see how well that mixes together. I'm thinking the mixture I had today with oat milk and chocolate and the PB2 might be absolute magic. So we'll see how that goes. Stay tuned and you can see that. As always, you can follow this anywhere. Hashtag RobTriesHuel, ROBTRIESHUEL. And look for more videos coming up in the next couple days. I fully endorse it right now. I don't see any negatives. So if you're looking to check out Huel, Huel.com. Anyway, until next time, have a great one, everybody.